All right, guys. I'm so proud of all of you for getting on tonight. We are just so stinking excited to take our businesses to the next level, and we are just not holding back. We're not slowing down. We're not sitting down and waiting for anybody. So everybody who got on here is either brand spanking new, ready to come out the gate, super excited, may not know a lot, but ready and willing to learn, or you've been in the business for a while. Maybe you've already kind of been doing your thing and you're just ready to kick it up a notch, or maybe you've kind of been sitting back in the shadows for a while and life's gotten in the way and you're ready to get started again. Either way, we are super, super, super excited for all of you, okay? All of you have everything you need to be successful, okay? There is not one skill you can't learn. There is not one person above you that will not help you get to where you want to go. But the very first thing I want you guys to do when you get off of this Zoom is you need to sit down, and I'm going to kind of take you through an exercise real quick, and then I want you to do it afterwards, okay? It's called the 7 levels. The only way that you guys are going to ever be successful at this business is if you always keep in the forefront of your brain while you're doing this. And that may not seem super, super important, but it is very important, because it's easy to let life get you in, like let life get in the way if you don't remember why you're doing it, okay? So I took some notes from conference, and there was something that they said. It says, when you love the outcome that you're getting from this business enough, you'll never stop trying to get where you want to go. So it's not always money, right? Let's dig deeper, okay? Like for me, yes, it retired me from hygiene, but it's not the money that retired me from hygiene. It's the freedom it gives me to do whatever I want every single day, no matter what. It's the freedom it gives me that while my dad's in a nursing home, I can go help him and meet him at doctor's appointments. It's the freedom it gives me to be there in the morning with my daughter. You have to dig deeper, okay? So some of you may have started for $100. Some of you may have started for $500. Some of you, it's not even a money thing. It's something deeper than that. It's tangible. It's you hate your job. It's you're drowning in credit card debt. It's you have student loans to pay off. It's your husband's sick. Maybe you're home already and you're already on your phone all day long anyway. Whatever your reason is, guys, I don't care if you want to buy a new house, a new car, if you want to pay off debt, if you're sick and you can't work, you have to dig deeper into what that is. So I want you to do an exercise when you get off of this, okay? And I'm challenging you guys to be super vulnerable, okay? What I mean by that is I want every single one of you, when you get off of this Zoom, to private message me and say, I want in the run chat if you do. And the reason I'm doing this is because there are leadership chats and there is Believe Tribe chats and there's all these things, right? I don't want this chat to be something that's like chattering back and forth. I want it to be something that does not overwhelm you, but gives me a way that I can give you guys more one-on-one attention because you've decided you want to take your business to the next level. I'm not going to throw you in that chat unless you personally come to me and say, I want in the run chat, okay? If you're in there and if you ever feel overwhelmed by it, again, I want you to come to me and say, I feel overwhelmed by it. But the point is it's for me to be able to give you things that I'm going to talk about on this Zoom that's really going to help you guys skyrocket your business. It makes it extremely easy for me to communicate in a group setting. I mean, right now we have 16 people on here. Okay, there's probably supposed to be 25 on here, and there's probably 5 to 10 people that decided not to jump on, or they're working and they're going to watch the recording, okay? So when you get off of this, or if you want to send me a message right now while you're thinking about it and you know you want in this run chat, send me a private message and say, I want in the run chat. The reason that's important is because when you're done doing this exercise, if you are vulnerable enough with this exercise, I want you to put a screenshot of your little worksheet exercise you do in that chat. The reason I do this, guys, is not because it's homework, but it's to keep us accountable. I'm going to do the same thing, okay? It's called the 7 levels. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of paper. Let me get a piece of paper so I can show you. You're going to literally take a piece of paper, and you're going to draw out 7 boxes. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boxes. I don't know if you can see that, okay? However you want to do it, right? Okay? And in the first box, you're going to write your why of this business. You're going to say, I want to pay off credit cards. Or you're going to say, I want to be home with my babies. Or you're going to say, whatever it is. And then you're going to ask yourself, when you go to the second box, why do I want to pay off credit card debt? So I'm going to give you an example, okay? So I'm going to write down credit card debt, okay? And then you're going to ask yourself, why do I want to pay off credit card debt, okay? And maybe your next answer is because I'm sick of being in debt, okay? And then then you ask yourself, why am I sick of being in debt? And then maybe it goes to because my husband and I fight when there's debt. Why do you not want to fight with your husband about debt? Go to the next box. I'm sure you're getting the hint now, okay? You're going to dig deeper. And I promise you, when you get to a box, around box 4 or 5, it's going to start to get a little challenging and you're going to have to really think deeper. And you could do this for a couple different whys, guys, okay, on the same paper. But I promise you, when you get to like the 7th box, it's going to be something really deep that has nothing really to do with credit card debt, but you think it has to do all with credit card debt. Okay, that is going to be what keeps your butt in gear for your business every day. And then I want you to take this piece of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Take a picture of it and throw it in the run chat if you want to be in it. And then I want you to paste this sucker on the wall where you're going to see it every day. And you can update this and do this exercise every month if you want. Or if you cross that off your like if you reach that goal and you pay off that credit card, obviously you have to have something more you want. Okay, so I want you to do that. The other thing I want you to do is, guys, I realize that some of you have maybe never signed up a distributor in this business, and some of you maybe have signed up 20 and most of them have quit. I want you to understand that people quit this business and themselves on themselves just like anything else in life. People are going to quit college. People are going to quit McDonald's. People are going to quit, you know, if retail jobs. Why do you think there's always people hiring for seasonal help at like New York and Company, Walmart, Target? There's a reason for that, because people quit, because people get scared and run from work. And this is a fun kind of work because we get to do this when we want, when we can, and it doesn't matter when you do it. This is not like a normal job, guys, but it is harder to stay accountable when you're your own boss, okay? So what I want to make sure that you do is you're going to have to start thinking bigger, start dreaming bigger, okay? I don't care if you've never enrolled a distributor. I don't care if you've enrolled 20 and like I said, 19 of them have quit. The first thing you're going to start doing today is you're going to start taking 5 minutes a day, and preferably it's in the morning when you wake up, and you're going to wake up and you're going to write down, I don't care if it's next to your bed or if it's by your coffee pot while you wait for your coffee to brew. I don't care what it is. Get a piece of paper. I don't even care. I want you to write down 5 things you're grateful for. And then I want you to write down 5 affirmations for the day. So that's 10 things. It should take you less than 2 minutes. And it may seem silly, but I promise it'll change your mindset. So 5 things you're grateful for. Thank you, Lord, for my family. Thank you, Lord, for my health. Thank you, Lord, for my children. Thank you, Lord, for the job I get to go to today. Thank you, Lord, for the sunshine, right? Affirmations, okay? Maybe you've never heard of these. I am a distributor enrolling machine. Everybody wants to join my team. I am a confident business owner. Whatever you need to say to yourself, write down 5 affirmations. You don't have to share those with anybody, but I promise if you don't keep repeating positive things in your brain plays tricks, guys. It goes into like defense mode. Okay, it goes into survival mode. So it's really important that you guys do that. The next thing you're going to do, I want you to go in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to screen share. Like I said, maybe you've never, ever, ever, okay, enrolled a distributor. I'm going to show you right now what we're going to focus on, okay? So everybody, you can log into your, don't do it now, okay, but tonight, tomorrow, whenever, you're going to log into your eSuite, okay? If you're brand new and you don't even know what that is, you go to your website, you click login, you sign in with your ID number and password, and it'll pop up like this, okay? This is mine. Then you're going to go into document library at the top here, like I'm showing you. Every single one of you, you need to either print out. If you don't have a printer, you're going to just get a piece of paper. So don't come messaging me that you don't have a printer. I don't care. Get a piece of paper, get a crayon, get a piece of notebook paper, get an old receipt. I don't really care. Draw it out or print it out, okay? So you're going to go into document library and you're going to search steps to success. Okay, and it'll come up right here and you can download it and it'll show you. Guys, this business is literally all about wash, rinse, repeat. Steps to success, wash, rinse, repeat. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Let me bring this up. It's loading slowly. Okay, so this is the steps of success. Okay, this is Ruby right here. Where does it say? This is a crappy picture. Sorry it works, but this is not what I wanted. Okay, so I don't like this picture. Don't do that. Ew. It tells you what to do, but it's not visual like I want. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna really, oh my God, what is this thing in my way for? Here, let's do this. It works, steps to success. I want you guys to see this, okay? This is probably an old one, but I don't even care. This is old, but I don't care. My point is, guys, the steps to success every month is 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. I want you to get a piece of paper or print it out, and I want you to write 4 lines for loyal customers and 3 lines for distributors. That is your goal. And I know that may seem silly, but when you do that, you're Ruby structured. Okay, and then we're going to teach your new distributors to print out the steps to success and print out a Ruby chart, and we're going to teach them to sign 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. Okay, if you sign 3 distributors this month and you teach them all to do it, that's 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. That's 12 new distributors on your team, and then you can just imagine how it's going to keep going. That's ideally how it's going to work. Okay. Your goal is to focus on what you can control, and what you can control is doing the steps to success. If you do that 2 or 3 times in a month, that's amazing. Do you have to? No. Okay, the other thing I want you to do is go into document library, or I want you to draw it out. Okay, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna type in document library Ruby, I can't talk. Okay, and you're gonna either draw out the Ruby chart, which looks like this. Hold on. This is Ruby, guys. It is simply you with 3 distributors. That is the steps to success, okay? I want you to see how Ruby turns into Emerald, turns into Diamond, because what you're all gonna do is you're gonna print out a Ruby chart, an Emerald chart, and a Diamond chart. Diamond's the new Ruby. If you guys wanna be able to reach your goals, do not let Diamond scare you. Guys, Diamond is a license to print money. Diamond is changing 15 people's lives, just like you. Diamond is helping 3 people go Ruby. Let's simplify it like that. So if you right now, by the end of the month, okay, sign 3 distributors, your goal is to teach all 3 of them how to go Ruby just like you just did. Obviously, we need volume there, okay, and loyal customers. But if you teach 3 people how to go Ruby, you're a diamond. That should blow your mind at how simple that really is. It's all duplicating what we do. Okay, so you're gonna print out or draw out a Ruby chart, okay? You're also gonna go into eSuite and you're going to print out, you're gonna search for Emerald. And you're going to print out an Emerald chart, because an Emerald is simply, if it would load, if you look at an Emerald chart, okay, there's you, and then these top 3 people are who you signed up, right? And an Emerald is just teaching 2 of those people to become Ruby, which is simply following the steps of success, right? This person right here, your best friend, Susan. Hey, Susan, we're gonna teach you how to reach your first goal, okay? And after you get those 4 loyal customers and you got your shopping spree, we're really focusing on going Ruby, okay? And we're gonna go Ruby as fast as we can, because all that means is we're gonna help 3 people that wanna make money just like you. That's only, but guys, it's literally that easy. Emerald is teaching 2 of the 3 people you just signed up how to do what you just did, okay? Then you're going to print out a diamond chart or draw out a diamond chart, okay? So search for diamond. You don't have to know how to spell to do this job. Okay. You're gonna print out a diamond chart or draw it out. Guys, a diamond, like I said, is simply 3 rubies. Let it load. Okay, look at this, okay? This person this person and this person are the 3 people that you signed up. We taught this person how to build 2 rubies. We taught this person how to build a ruby. And your diamond with volume. The way you're going to get volume, I'm going to go over some tips for volume, okay? But I want you guys to all have a ruby, emerald, diamond chart. I want you to staple it together, pin it together, put it together with gum. I don't care what you do. You got to have them all together, because when you place distributors on your ruby chart, it's going to go on your emerald chart, and it's going to go on your diamond chart. We're going to help you with charting. Do not let this scare you. Your job is to sign the distributors and loyal customers. Come to your leaders to help you with where to put them, and you guys will grow your business, okay? So I think that's the only thing I want to show you guys in eSuite. I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, shoot. Okay. I want you guys to know, Steps to Success is also in the team page under Unit 1. Thank you, Nicole. And all the charts, okay? But I want you guys to know you have the document library, okay? I want you guys to know where all of that stuff is. So after you guys get those charts printed off, it's time to get to work, okay? I want you guys to make sure that you are doing self-development every single day. I don't care if you do it when you're driving. I don't care if you do it in the shower. I don't care if you do it when you're peeing. I don't care if you do it when you're making dinner, when you're mowing the lawn. Every one of us has time where we can do self-development. If you are not basically watching TV, messaging people, doing something actively with your family, your children, at work, at a job where you can't do that, like, you can be listening. I would just say I suggest you guys strive for 10 to 15 minutes a day. You can do more. I know I get obsessive with it because it makes me feel good, but make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself, and find what you guys need. If you feel like you're specifically struggling with belief, search things for belief. If you feel like you're struggling with time management, or if you feel like you just need the gospel, like, search for some like inspiration, some sermons, some Stephen Furtick's. If you need like a kick in the ass, go listen to some like Gary Vee or Tony Robbins. If you want somebody that's going to just like warm your heart but also give you a really good like motivational feeling, like, go listen to some Rachel Hollis. Like, fill your mind, okay? And then I want you to make sure you're doing some daily income producing activities every day, okay? I'm going to put them in the chat for you, okay? You want to make sure that you're posting. Guys, your pages and posting / stories. I love to just take random pictures super quick when I'm doing something, and I may not even like post it at that point, but when I get a quick second, I'll add it to my story. Your stories should be like a highlight reel of your life. So making your coffee, it's a way to drip in the products, okay? If you're using the keto coffee. When you're driving to work, maybe it's a pretty sunset. Maybe you find a couple quotes on Pinterest and you just throw them up there. Maybe you take your kids to the bus stop. Maybe you drop your kids off at school. Maybe while you're driving to work, you see some pretty flowers on the side of the road. Maybe when you get to work, you take a picture of being at your desk and talk, saying, love that I can work my side hustle from anywhere. Maybe you go to the gym. Maybe you have hobbies and you like to go play bingo with your grandma. I don't care what it is. Fill your story with things that make people, you got to think it's supposed to make people want to be your friend. So you have to make sure that you are posting to your Facebook pages and your stories, okay? Honestly, guys, 2 or 3 times a day on your Facebook page is plenty. And I would be doing like a product post. I would be doing some type of inspirational post. And I would be doing some type of lifestyle business post. And I would do that towards the evening when people are at home scrolling. Maybe they're tired for the day, whatever, okay? The other thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you're messaging every day. You have to talk to new people. So it's up to you, but I would print off your Facebook friends list and I would start learning how to do host to post if you're not doing them. And if you are really serious about growing your team, I would be more strategic, honestly, about getting some distributor haps out there. And if you're wanting to be in that run group, I'm going to give you examples of what those distributor haps could be. Because I feel like where we're lacking right now is a lot of you have the drive and you're like, I'll do all the things, just show me the things, but you don't really know what to do. I'm literally going to give you wording in this run group, okay? So don't feel like you have to like write down anything I'm saying right now. You message me and say you want to be in there, I'm going to give you guys things, okay? So I will give you guys some example distributor hacks. I will give you guys some example lifestyle posts that you can make on your page and tweak it to yourself, okay? If you guys want examples of some really good stories, there's some in the Believe Tribe. There's some, I know there's some in the Believe Tribe page and there's some in the Believe Tribe chat, okay? The other thing you want to make sure you're doing is you're following up, okay? Anybody you talk to everybody's going to have their own follow-up. Can't spell. Your own follow-up method, okay? Some people, they can't do the pen and paper, carry on a planner thing. If you're that person where you're like, that overwhelms me, any person, try this tomorrow and see how it works for you. Any new conversation or anybody you talk to tomorrow, screenshot it on your phone, and then at the end of the night, go into your screenshots in your photo gallery and write down the names of those people and then delete the pictures. If you're a pen and paper person, you always have something with you, write it down on just like a notebook. You can just write Wednesday, September 25th, and just write down all the people's names that you talk to and maybe a little like note next to it, like coffee, potential distributor, whatever. Or if you're like Nicole, you have a planner, you can sit there and write it in your planner. Anybody you don't get a date from or anybody that you talk to today that like the conversation kind of goes dead or you never really finish the conversation, tomorrow in the morning, you're going to follow up with the people that you talked to today. So you're always going to have people to follow up with. If you don't have people to follow up with, you're not talking to enough people, okay? So I want to make sure that you're, honestly, you need to be intentionally messaging people about the business and host a post. That's the way you're going to be able to have people join your team, okay? And have people want to be part of the products. So posting in stories, messaging every day, following up. And number 4 is growing your network. We always have to make sure that we're getting in front of new people. Facebook lets you have 500 friends. If you don't have, or I'm sorry, 5,000 friends. If you do not have 5,000 friends in your pond, you have to remember, like, would you want to fish in a pond with 200 fish or 5,000 fish? Okay, and do not try to go friend 100 people on Facebook at one time. Maybe do 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, and 10 at night. And be intentional about who you're friending. Make sure when you look at that person's page, take like a quick second. Think about that. If you're only friending 10 people in the morning, you can take a hot second and look at their page and see if they haven't posted in like 4 years. Okay, like you got to make sure that that person looks like they're on social media. If not, why are you trying to recruit them into your social media business and help them? Okay, like just take a quick second. If you feel like you don't know effectively how to follow people on Instagram or friend people on Facebook, like you really feel like you struggle with that, I need you to privately come to me or your enroller and say, this is what I'm struggling with. This is going to be the key things that help all of you be successful in this business. I am not a mind reader. I don't know if Marty's struggling with growing her network. I don't know if Michaela's struggling with belief. I don't know if Nicole is like, I have no idea how to do Instagram. I don't know if Heather's like, girl, I don't know what you mean by a lifestyle post. You keep talking about it, but I'm just not going to do it and I'm not going to ask. I need you to be specific and clear and come to me or your leader without feeling like you're going to be judged or embarrassed, and just be super honest about what you're struggling with. I'm either going to give you the answer, I'm going to most likely point you in the direction of a really good training video that has helped me so that you can learn and take notes, and then I'm going to help you implement it, okay? Make sure that you are private messaging me on Messenger, guys, if you want to be in the run chat. Okay. And then, Nicole, I know you're listening. So if you think of any other income producing activities that you feel like we should throw in there, we have posting / stories, messaging, following up, growing your network. And if you think of anything else that I'm totally forgetting, Nicole, please throw it in there because I already said self-development. Okay. The other thing, guys, is I want to open up my world to you. So what that means is this is my official, yes, engagement. Make sure that you are engaging on other people's posts and stories. Make sure you're taking 5 or 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes left, guys, so I'm going to do this in 10 minutes. Nicole says, I would engage when accepting friend requests. So if somebody accepts your friend request, it's a good time to go engage. Okay, there's a tip for you, all right? This business should not take you 4 hours a day to be successful. What it will take is a little bit of self-discipline, a little bit of time, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, a power hour, a 30-minute push. I'm going to be randomly throwing some stuff in there if you guys want to jump in. I know Nicole has been starting to do some power hours in the afternoon. But this is what I wanted to tell you. I am opening up myself to you. So what that means is every single one of you, I'm personally telling you that I will do any, like this is really a, some of you may not understand how big this is, but it's pretty big, okay? Because I have my own business to do, but I want to purposely help you guys because you're a part of my business and you deserve my time if you show up on yourself and you show up like this. So any loyal customer conversations, you can come to me first and say, hey, Steph, I have this person in a conversation. They're interested in the coffee. They're interested in losing 40 pounds. They're interested in having better skincare, whatever it is. I'm not really sure how to handle the conversation, or can you help me? Come to me first. Do not throw me in a three-way chat that I'm not aware of yet, okay? Come to me first and say, can I put you in a three-way chat with this person? Or if you're under Nicole specifically, go to Nicole, okay? And say, can I put you in a three-way chat and have you help me with this conversation? We are going to say yes. And then at that point, we will help you with those conversations. Now, I am specifically going to tell you that I will do distributor three-way calls. Anybody who knows me, like really knows me, knows that I just want to puke every time I have to get on the phone. Like I freaking hate talking on the phone, okay? And I've got this really weird pull that God keeps telling me, like, okay, Steph, if you want your team to have success and you want to have success and you want to go to the next level, you just stop pissing around with all the freaking waste of time bullshit conversations. Get them on the phone, tell them your story. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person and vice versa. They're either going to do it or they're not, and we're going to cut down on so much time. My time is valuable. Your time is valuable. So this is what I'm offering all of you, okay? I'm going to get in the run chat that we're going to start, and I'm going to put in a sample conversation that I would prefer you guys do when you're talking to potential distributors, because I don't want to get anybody on a phone call that is completely clueless and has not a clue. I need like a few quick sentences, okay? Just a few. And I'm going to give those to you that I prefer so that I know when I get on the phone with them, which is ideally where we want to get as fast as possible, you should be able to have a 4 or 5 sentence conversation with this person and already be messaging me for a three-way call, okay? I want to set some ground rules, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible because I want there to not be any confusion, and I want to be able to accommodate everybody. Please do not come to me and say I have a person on the phone that needs to talk right now, because I'm not available, okay? Please do not come to me and say, I set up a call for 7, I'll be calling you then. I am not available. This is I can only be so nice about this because some people just do not respect my time. And I want you guys to understand, I will do 50 three-way calls for you in a day. But before any of that happens, you have to come to me and you have to say, hey, Steph, this is it. This is the only rule, guys. Hey, Steph, I need to set up for some calls for today. When are you free? I'm going to tell you when I'm free. I'm going to give you lots of different options, okay? And then you're going to see when that lines up with your schedule, and then you're going to go back to that person and say, hey, would you be able to hop on the phone at, 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock? We'll probably give them 2 options, right? Based on when you're free and when I'm free. And then all it is literally getting their phone number. And if you've never done a three-way call, you're going to call me. You're going to give me a 15-second, 30-second blurb about this person, like, I know them, they're my cousin, or it's a random person on Facebook from a host to post, or whatever. They voted on a poll. That's all. And then you're going to dial that person in. We're going to merge the calls. You're going to mute yourself after you introduce me to them. I'm going to do all the work for you. That's it. I'm going to do all the work. I'm going to puke my way through all the work because I freaking hate it, but I'm going to do it because I know that's what we need to do. And I hope that you guys get to the point where eventually you're doing calls for your team too down the road, okay? Because you all can do that. Because we all have a story, and because we all are equally as important, and all it is telling what we do. Like, you're going to give them those few little sentences. They're going to have a little bit of information, and then I'm literally going to go into my story, the company a little bit, what products we have, and it's either going to be they're ready to start now, they don't have the money till Friday, or they're going to hang up the phone, and we're not going to care either way because our job is to present the opportunity. Their job is to take the gift. If they don't want it, it's fine. And do not get disappointed I'm going to just tell you, there are going to be people that set up 3-way calls and don't answer. It's fine. We'll reschedule it. Don't get your panties in a bunch. You'll waste time. And there's people to talk to, okay? If people hang up the phone and they don't want to do it, it doesn't matter, okay? You've planted a seed. It doesn't mean never. It just means not right now. If I'm just warning you, there's going to be people that just won't answer. They'll ghost you, and there's going to be people that are going to want to sign up on the spot. And it's so much easier for people to hear the excitement if we get them on the phone, okay? So I'm offering that to you guys all personally. So anytime you have a conversation with a potential distributor and or loyal customer, I need you to come to me, and I'm going to either, don't get, like, I'm just being very open and transparent with you guys. Don't be butthurt if I point you into the direction of your like enroller, because that's maybe something they can do because they're qualified for that, okay? Because I obviously don't want to take any, not responsibility, but anything away from anybody else on this team that's in a leadership position that can help you, that is perfectly capable, okay? But I will do the distributor calls. I will most likely do distributor or loyal customer 3-way chats, possibly get them on the phone depending on what it is. The other thing I want to say, guys, Jake wanted to say this, but he's upstairs putting Riley to bed. You can do this, you can do with this what you want, okay? I want you guys to understand that it is going to help you guys tremendously getting to Diamond. And I believe every single one of you can do that in the next couple months. Like there is, it's totally possible for somebody, if not all of you, honestly, and you're going to think I'm crazy, all of you or some of you could go Diamond next month. Some of you may quit tomorrow and literally be like, peace out, I can't do it. I want you to know I'm here for you, but I cannot do this business for you. I want you guys to know that every day is not going to be great. Some days you're going to feel like you failed and you sucked, and other days you're going to be like, I rocked it out. Some days you're going to be like, man, I didn't do enough of the things. I know I'm going to have days where I don't do all the things. That's what this is about, is transparency. Do not beat yourself up. Pray about it, go to bed, wake up, start a new day. Like, if you beat yourself up for having a shitty day yesterday, before you know it, 6 months is going to go by and you've had 6 months of shitty days because all you're doing is beating yourself up, and that doesn't help anybody. So, like, do not beat yourself up. There is absolutely no reason for it, okay? This is what I was also going to say, and then we'll jump off. I want all of you to make sure that you message me with your, if you want to be in the run chat, I will start the run chat. Do that little like seven level thing if you feel vulnerable enough to throw it in there to keep yourself accountable. Do that. Make sure you print off your charts. If you want to private message me and say, hey, I printed off my charts, I printed off my friends list, like whatever you want to do, guys, like you can't blow me up enough, okay? I'm not always going to blow you up, but you can't blow me up enough, okay? Stay in contact. If you want this to be like extremely, extremely successful, I do not know one person that's ever gotten to Diamond, stayed at Diamond, or went beyond Diamond that was not using the products, because it is extremely easy to be passionate about a business if you're using something you're excited about. And it's easy to work into your everyday life. Like, I could get on and talk about my kid drinking my collagen and just like do a live or take a picture with me and Jake and be like, date night, watching some football, drinking my tropical fruit skincare. Okay. You could take selfies of you drinking your coffee. It's great to add into your story. Honestly, your Facebook page or your Instagram page, guys, should be really like a diary of your life. Like, that should be like it's kind of like a blog of your life, but your stories should be really where you're like really throwing in those polls and those products you're using. It'll help with volume. Honestly, if you guys think about it, if every one of those people need to be at 400 and everybody was running an 80 BV auto, take 80 times 15 people and look at how much closer that gets you to 10,000 in volume for your Diamond. It is a business.